statement or an action, but grace is a person, and actually Jesus, because even like I've heard a pastor out of his mouth declared, he's talking about Greasy Grace, and it was that another term, the people love to talk about Greasy Grace. And I told him, I said, man, you need to be careful because that Greasy Grace is what saved you. I said, you were saved by grace.
That's right.
I said, that Greasy Grace got you the salvation that you're saying you're declaring. But why now has that grace that got you saved greasy, no longer beneficial for you or other people? How have we changed from this whole salvation of entering in through grace, but now I'm in it and I want nothing to do with grace? What is kind of the mindset on that?
Well, the very statement you just made should prove to the person that that's an erroneous statement, and really we should remove that from our vocabulary, especially Christians, to say the term greasy grace, because literally what you're saying is greasy Jesus. Just what you just said to that guy, well, listen, you are saved by grace through faith. Well, we could easily say we're saved by Jesus through faith in Jesus. So when you say greasy grace, in other words, if we're saved by grace, obviously we ask the person, well, who saved you? What saved you? Well, the grace of God saved me, but who saved you? Jesus saved you. He's our Savior. So when you say we are saved by grace, we're literally saying we're saved by Jesus. When you say greasy grace, you're saying derogatory statement about Jesus. You're saying that, well, that greasy Jesus, he just lets people slide on sin. No, there's nothing can be further from the truth. We said last week, the grace of God teaches us, but you got to be taught. It teaches us to say no to ungodliness. And so you got to give people time to be taught. Right. My kids do not have all of the mindsets that I have not to do things or do things, because basically they haven't had the experiences, or even worse, I haven't taught them correctly yet. If my kid makes a mistake, I have to look at the responsibility of me. Did I spend time with them? Did I truly educate them on that subject? And I kind of feel like that's true with, our Christian walk. The Lord's with us. He's talking to us, teaching us. He actually said, Jesus, the greatest teacher ever, said, I'm going to leave you, and this is going to be a good thing. Now, what he said was powerful to me, because he said,